This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday. It's been more than 4 years since the death of George Floyd sparked national outrage and shed light on police brutality in 2020.
Now another officer-involved death is getting national attention. Our Maddie Heims shows us how this issue affects us here in Wisconsin. Maddie?
Yeah, Susan Brady, 36-year-old Sonia Massey of Springfield, Illinois, was killed earlier this month after calling 911 for concerns of a possible intruder in her neighborhood. A responding officer ended up shooting Massey in the head and killing her. Here across state lines, the National Mapping Police Violence Database shows Wisconsin is actually below the national average for law enforcement violence. I spoke with Brian Landers, law enforcement expert here in Madison, about why some states are facing this violence at higher rates than others.
As a consultant myself, I'm seeing it in more and more cases of officers that should not be on the street at all. I think Wisconsin is blessed with the standards that we have and the diligence that agencies provide. That said, there are a lot of agencies throughout the United States that are filling those positions with people that just should not be out on the street.
In both 2021 and 2022, the Wisconsin Department of Justice investigated 8 officer-involved critical incidents. In 2023, that number jumped to 16. And so far in 2024, they've investigated 11. On News 3 Now at 5, we'll hear more from Landers on efforts here in Wisconsin that have been effective in preventing these critical incidents.
Thank you, Maddie. The Madison Fire Department and Madison Police Department are investigating a fire they say was set in a West Side parking lot last night. Crews responded to Silver Tree Run at a little after 11 last night for an outside fire that was reportedly set on purpose. The MFD Hazardous Incident Team was consulted regarding items and evidence found on the scene. No other details are known at the moment, but we will keep you updated here on Channel 3000 and on our news app channel Channel 3000. Just search Channel 3000 wherever you get your apps and stay up to date with the latest stories.
The Dane County Sheriff's Department says they have responded to 2 head-on crashes in recent days that left the motorists with life-threatening injuries. Tuesday, deputies responded to a crash in Rutland where a vehicle crossed the center line, hitting the other driver head-on. 2 drivers needed to be freed from their vehicles and sustained serious injuries. The second crash happened yesterday in Verona, where 3 drivers were hurt. A Madison man is still in the hospital and could face the charge of second offense, driving while intoxicated.
A pretty seasonal Thursday across southern Wisconsin, and we could see a warm-up soon. Let's get a look at our first warm forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is out on the patio. Alex.
Hey, Brady, I'm sweating actually a little bit out here on the patio. Temperatures are right around 80 degrees. You said seasonable, and that's where we should be for this time of year. If I'm sweating now, I'm going to be sweating by the end of the weekend. Let's take a look at those temperatures across southern Wisconsin. 79, 80. We got a 77 in Viroqua. We got an 81 in Janesville. Here in Dane County, a lot of 77, 78. Madison, we're right up there at 79. Dew point's 58. That's that measure of moisture. As it approaches 60, that's when you start to feel a little bit of that mugginess in the air, but not too bad. Temperatures tonight will dip down into the upper 50s. A beautiful evening. Nice evening to maybe have the windows open. We've only had 4 days of 90 degrees so far in 2024, but we got a ways to go. 10 is the average over the course of a given year to get 90-degree temperatures. Will we make it? Not Saturday and Sunday. Highs around 85, but the humidity will be increasing on Sunday. Coming up in Maine weather, we'll track the mercury getting even hotter and storm chances coming up.
All right, Alex, thank you. Well, if you're looking for a way to enjoy the beautiful weather tonight, Centro Hispano has an idea. They're hosting their first Mercadito of the summer today. It also marks the event's 10th anniversary.
It'll pop up at the Cali Centro building on Madison's south side every Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. That's where we find our Braden Ross as the Mercadito kicks off. Braden, what's going on over there?
Hi guys, yeah, well, Alex might be a little hot on the patio, but it is perfect out here on the patio at Centro Hispano for the first Mercadito of the summer, like you said. And like you said, 10th anniversary here. So this Mercadito kind of started as a bit of a farmer's market. You can see behind me, it still has those roots. There's still flowers, drink vendors around, but there's also some other stuff that you can do here. Still more farmers market stuff over here, but if we walk over here, there's also vendors selling different homemade crafts, things like that. So really what the point of this is to kind of bring a little bit of home back to Madison for the Hispanic community and the Latino American community here in Madison. That's what they talked to me about, is really making it feel like home back here. And one of the cool parts about this is the first time they've hosted this in their new building, a new space patio back here. They were talking to me about how before the lights were kind of strung up a little precariously, and now they are full. Really, you know, the real deal lights here, the full building here. So this is a great time to come out and check out the Centro Hispano building that opened last April if you haven't checked that out yet. Great time to come out and get some food, flowers, produce, everything you could want here, and a little taste of Latin American culture as well. And we'll have more coming up at 5. We'll talk to the director of Centro Hispano about her take on this and about the 10th anniversary and everything. So stay tuned for that. But for now, reporting live in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Looks like a cool event.
We should have taken the whole show over there. Yeah.
Next time.
Have fun, Braden.
Come on out.
Thanks, Braden. Well, the Wisconsin DOT says the Department of Motor Vehicles has revoked the wholesale dealer license of J-Rod Auto Group, LLC. The DOT says the auto group rolled back odometers, falsified title documents, and sold vehicles directly to retail customers. At a hearing last Thursday, the decision to revoke the license was made and has not been appealed, meaning the decision is final.
Also in auto news, a surge of uninsured drivers is making insurance more expensive for the rest of us. According to Bankrate, the average cost of full coverage insurance is up 12% in the last year alone. As the cost goes up, so does the number of uninsured drivers. Since 2022, uninsured drivers on the road rose 14%. The Insurance Research Council says the highest rate of uninsured vehicles are in Washington, D.C., New Mexico, and Mississippi.
The U.S. economy is showing some solid growth from the last quarter.
When we come back, we'll hear from the president's chair on the Council of Economic Advisors about how things are looking for those of us here in Wisconsin. That's when Live at 4 continues.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Skag Commercial Power Equipment. If your business is lawn care, you can trust Skag. Simply the best.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
Hi, I'm Peter Gottlieb with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. In the August 13th primary election, voters will pick their preferred Democratic or Republican candidates for the United States Congress and the Wisconsin State Legislature. The winners will be on the ballot in the November 5th general election, which will include votes for president and state and federal offices. Learn more at vote411.org.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
A lot of law firms claim to be experts at handling injury cases that involve large trucks. But handling one trucking case does not make you an expert on the subject. Experience matters in these cases. One local firm has handled 25 trucking cases which resulted in payments over $1 million each, and hundreds of others as well. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Save big money with these hot deals at Menards. All prices after 11% rebate. A 2-pack of Wasp and Hornet Killer is just $4.99. A 5-pack of 30-gallon paper lawn and leaf bags, only $1.99. Hormel Pickup Bacon, just $5.99. Laundry detergent, only $11.47. These hot deals won't last long. Hurry in before time runs out. Sign up for Menards emails to get more hot deals plus the weekly flyer right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
You're all looking for something new.
New?
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us.
I usually just try out a new look, but that sounds lit.
I heard their cameras have new Galaxy AI features.
Have what?
Galaxy AI.
Gonna get one now.
I'm fine.
New and current customers get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Skag Commercial Power Equipment. If your business is lawn care, you can trust Skag. Simply the best.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
The latest snapshot of the economy brought some pretty good news: stronger growth and lower inflation. The economy picked up steam over the spring, with second quarter growth accelerating to 2.8% annual pace. With inflation easing toward the Federal Reserve's 2% target, consumer spending, the backbone of the economy growth, was on the rise, even in the face of high interest rates. Jared Bernstein, the chair of President Biden's Council of Economic Advisors, says trends are looking good in Wisconsin.
Consumers have a strong labor market behind them, especially in Wisconsin, by the way. In Madison, the unemployment rate is close to 2%. I mean, that is just about as low as she goes.
Now, some cracks are beginning to show. Lower income Americans are piling up credit card debt, and the job market is slowing down. For now, the focus moves to the Federal Reserve and whether policymakers plan a rate cut at next Wednesday's meeting.
The super rich are getting even richer. That's according to a new analysis by Oxfam International. The top 1% globally has seen its wealth soar by $42 trillion over the past decade. That is almost 34 times more than the bottom half of the world's population. The average net worth of the elite jumped by nearly $400,000 per person. For the bottom half of global residents, the increase was just over $300.
While other signs point to a healthy economy, home affordability has hit a record low for its second month in a row. After 8 months of growth, new listings took a sharp downturn last month, dropping 10.5% compared to last year. Some prices have shot up by 7.4% to an average of $325,500. Interest rates are not helping the situation, staying at nearly 7%. And to put this all into perspective, the average Wisconsin family income has only risen 1% over the last year.
Dozens of massive wildfires are raging in the West. For 2 weeks, parts of Northern California have been burning. This time-lapse video that we're about to show you shows the fire creeping up to a state alert tower used to monitor natural disasters, and the fire eventually overtakes it. Other harrowing scenes are coming across out of the Pacific Northwest, including eastern Oregon, where nearly 3 dozen large wildfires are running rampant.
It has been very active, burning both down to the southeast as well as back up into the northwest, and it's also impacting areas along Interstate 84, so we know that that corridor has been closed off and on for the last several days.
Thousands of firefighters are scrambling to cut fire lines in the dry vegetation, which is fueling the fast-moving flames, which are now threatening some crucial highways across the area.
Well, we have had a really nice sunny summer day. Let's get a look at your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. Will we see any of those effects from the wildfires here?
You must have read my mind.
Oh,
look at my first
page.
graphic that I've got here. Indeed, that milky white sky that we've seen these past couple of days, and you might even be able to smell some of that smoke in the atmosphere. We can show that to you here with our current smoke cover model here, all out to the west near the Mississippi River, where you see these greens and oranges. That is that smoke higher up in the sky that's causing those milky white skies. Now here in Madison, it's that light blue, so we have a little bit of a reprieve from the smoke conditions here over Dane County, but we'll continue to see those reinforcing smoke plumes, as they're called, moving across the area as those wildfires continue and as our weather comes from the west. It moves to the east and brings the smoke this way. Seasonable weather through Friday, staying sunny for Saturday. Then hazy, hot, and humid conditions that arrive Sunday, and that will last through a good portion next week. Gorgeous night I've got here for you. Temperatures will fall through the 60s this evening, and then we'll bottom out about 57. Great evening, maybe to open up the windows if that's something you enjoy to do. 79 right now in Madison. The dew point, a fairly comfortable 58. When it flirts with 60, that's about the time you start to feel a little bit of that muggy factor in the air. But all in all, temperatures very seasonable for this time of year, upper 70s. 70s, right around 80. Upper 70s, right around 80 in Dane County, with the most popular number I'm trying to say here, 77, and then a lot of 79s. Gorgeous. I was just out on the patio, and it's beautiful. Beautiful to start off Friday. Light winds, clear skies, temperatures in the upper 50s to the lower 60s across all of southern Wisconsin. A couple of our friends to the north and to the east, they may slip down Juneau, Watertown, up towards Wautoma, Marquette, Green Lake counties. You may start off in the lower 50s, so almost a chilly night. Highs in the upper 70s, right around 80 for Friday, a seasonable day. And then we dip back down into the right around 60 Friday evening after a high of 82. That's seasonable for this time of year. I said earlier, are we going to hit 90 next week? We'll be close, but we have shower and storm chances pretty much every day next week. And with the high amounts of humidity, that's going to hold those temperatures likely into the upper 80s. Storm chances, we've got a little peak Sunday night, another one Monday night, and another one Wednesday night. It's those peaks that we see Sunday night, Monday night, and Wednesday night, where we're going to have those nighttime thunderstorms with those gusty winds and those heavy rains. Staying steamy. Look at those low temperatures all around 70 for much of next week with on and off storm chances. Photos, we always like to show photos. Easiest way to show those photos or get those photos to us, just scan that QR code right now that's in the lower right-hand part of your screen. That sends those photos right to the First Warn Weather team. And as we often do, we like to show the weather, but I wanted to emphasize the QR code. Back to you folks up at the desk.
All right, Alex, thank you. Well, imagine one moment the person you love the most is here, and then they're gone. Families of individuals who have died due to overdose, unfortunately, know that reality.
A former news anchor and founder of Emily's Hope, Angela Kennecke, is fighting to save families from that grief. Her foundation promotes addiction education and resources for treatment and recovery. It has a number of ways to help adults struggling with substance use disorder. But now Kennecke is trying to reach younger generations with children's books. For Kennecke, this effort is very personal.
Well, it happened just a few months after I lost my 21-year-old daughter, Emily, to fentanyl poisoning in 2018. And we just never could have imagined that something like this would happen in our family. We knew that something wasn't right with Emily. We knew that she needed some kind of help, but we didn't know exactly what she was doing or what was wrong. We just thought we had time to get her help, and we didn't. And sadly, she used a substance that she didn't know contained fentanyl, like so many young people do and have since her death, and it killed her.
I've known you for quite some time. We used to anchor a show together, and we are longtime friends. And, you know, my heart broke for you. But in that time, afterward, you launched your foundation. And one of the things that you're doing now, you want to reach kids at younger ages to prevent similar situations. And you've written a number of children's books. I have them right here. Your Superpowers, The Sensational Explorers, Keep Your Body and Brain Safe from Head to Toe, Brain Busters, Cracking the Code on Substance Use. And they're not just books, they are curriculum in school. So how are you using that to reach kids to hopefully help them make better decisions in their lives?
Well, after Emily's death, I just thought I want to do everything that I can to try to prevent this from happening to other families. And we know that once people are suffering from substance use disorder, it's a very difficult road to go down. We know that treatment can work sometimes. It doesn't always work, and we can still lose people. I thought if we can prevent it on the front end, that is what we need to do. Well, how do we do that? We do that by educating children, starting at a younger age. Everything shows that we need to start talking to children at a young age about these subjects, about how to protect their bodies and brains, what substances do to their brains. And so I didn't do this by myself, though. I had this wonderful committee full of teachers, administrators, medical professionals, an addiction studies professor who came alongside me and helped to develop the curriculum. And so along with that curriculum, I wrote the accompanying children's books. And actually Emily's sister, my daughter, is an animator illustrator, and she illustrated them. And so we have a set of characters in the books that are very lovable characters. They're very diverse characters, and they follow the kids from kindergarten through 5th grade. And actually in our middle and high school curriculum, we're even utilizing the characters a little more grown up in those curriculums as well. But we started with K through 5 because there's very little out there for schools.
Finally, you know, it's not lost on me that to help people, you have to relive the pain in your own life. And, you know, certainly you've been a help in my own grief journey, but to relive that can't be easy. But why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep talking about Emily, and why do you keep putting yourself out there to try to help others?
It can be painful, of course, to talk about her death time and time again. And of course, I miss her every day, so it's not far from my mind at all. I really do this in her name, and I do it to save other people's children. You know, I can't save my own child. I didn't have that opportunity, but I do have the opportunity to try to spare other families the pain of losing a child, which I believe is for a parent is the worst kind of pain you can experience. So that's what keeps me going every day is I want to see this horrible drug epidemic turn around. I want to see us not even having to worry about fentanyl anymore and not having it be the #1 killer of young people. I want to see a reduction in teen overdose deaths instead of it rising. So I think we do that through education, by talking to our children, by educating them, by making them be informed. Plus, we cover the whole child in this curriculum. We talk about their emotions and the pressures that they're under. So it's not just science and facts. It's also how do you deal and cope with these things in life. So that's really what keeps me going is the need or the desire to save other people's kids.
Angela Kennecke, founder of Emily's Hope. You're pretty amazing. Thank you for talking with me today.
Thanks, Brady. I think you're amazing too. Thank you.
You can find the curriculum and the books and learn more about Emily's Hope at emilyshopeedu.org. And I did ask her, of course, Wisconsin's not immune to the opioid epidemic, how Wisconsin can get some of her tools in there, and all you have to do is go to that website I mentioned.
Hopefully there are some teachers watching tonight.
Yeah.
A great opportunity. Yeah. She is so brave.
Yeah.
And what a way to pay it forward for others. A great story, Brady. Thank you. When we come back after the break, we're working for the weekend. It is Friday Eve here in the 608.
Oh, you betcha. And a job fair at MMSD that you don't want to miss if you're on the search for a new career. That's up next.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
We realize some home maintenance jobs aren't worth the risk.
That's when we call a leaf filter to protect our gutters.
Leaf Filter's patented filter technology keeps debris out of your gutters for good, guaranteed. Call 833-LEAF-FILTER or visit leaffilter.com.
Watch this. It's all 100% real. Witness what happens to this woman's bags under her eyes in an actual time lapse in just minutes. Nothing has been doctored or tampered with. The very real problem will disappear before your eyes and hers with a revolutionary topical formulation that works in just minutes, and the effects will last for hours and hours. Over 1 million people are using this topical technique to visually reduce puffiness and bags. It works on sagging jowls, even fine lines and wrinkles on the face and forehead. Introducing Plexiderm. In just minutes, you can restore and beautify your face, even look years younger. And the look will last all day or all evening.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm just in love with the mirror right now.
Jump on board and say yes to this amazing $14.95 Prove It Plexiderm trial. You'll see why our customers describe Plexiderm with 3 words. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Order right now. We'll pay your shipping. Operators are standing by.
At Machinery Row Bicycles, you'll find Wisconsin's largest selection of tandems, bicycles built for 2, from Trek, Schwinn, Cannondale, and CoMotion USA. CoMotion tandems can be individually customized, including a coupling system that allows for easy traveling with your personalized tandem. Machinery Row Bicycles is the place to shop for your new tandem, bicycle built for 2. Machinery Row Bicycles, the most beautiful bicycle store in the world.
Right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale, so when you purchase your new concrete coating, you get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60% off installation or 60-month no-interest financing. This is one of our best deals of the year, so visit our website or call the number for your new floor today.
Baraboo Furniture and Mattress is celebrating Wisconsin's hot summer months with a huge hot summer sale. Save from 20 to 60% off every item store-wide. Over $1 million of quality name brands on display in our beautiful new showroom, including Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, England, Ashley, Spring Air, Amish Furniture, and much more, all on sale. Get special free financing, all credit welcome. Hurry in today to the huge store-wide hot summer sale at Baraboo Furniture and Mattress, where your satisfaction is our guarantee.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
It's Thursday. I like what you said, though, Friday Eve.
Yeah.
That's better. And that means we're working for the weekend in the 608 today.
Josh Spreiter shows us what's happening around southern Wisconsin. Can't believe this. It's the last weekend of July.
What?
Yep.
We are helping you plan your weekend with 3 things to do with your family during this final weekend of the month. First up, we are taking you to WANAFest. The only Wanakee in the world is getting ready for their annual summer festival. There are events happening all weekend long, beginning today and ending Sunday. Activities include the arts and crafts show, carnival, car show, parade, and a run, to name a few. WANAFest is located at Centennial Park in Wanakee. Get ready for the River Rumble Tractor Pull. It's happening Friday night in Mazomanie. River Rumble is in its 12th year. This truck and tractor pull is a family event featuring Badger State tractor pullers celebrating 50 years this year. Food and drinks on the grounds will be provided by the Mazomanie Fire Department. Proceeds will be going to Mazo FD and EMS. You can check out the action at Lions Park tomorrow night starting at 6:30. Finally, happening Sunday, another yearly tradition makes its return. I'm talking about the Driftless River Run Car Cruise. Special interest cars and their owners are invited to join in on the annual Sunday cruise across the Driftless region. Organizers are calling for people to meet at the Walmart in Dodgeville at 10 Sunday morning. This year, the first 250 cars to attend get a free sticker for their windshield. Remember, we are your home for what's happening in the 608. You can go to our section of channel3000.com or click on the community calendar in partnership with Madison Magazine. In the 608 for Live at 4, I'm Josh Spreiter, News 3 Now.
All right, Josh, thank you. And looking further ahead, MMSD is holding a district-wide job fair next Wednesday. The Madison School District is looking to fill roles across all departments, buildings, and experience levels. Some of the things they're looking for include food service staff, custodians, social workers, psychologists, counselors, secretaries, and much more. The starting salary for teachers is just under $49,000 a year. And educational assistant staff starts at about $24. No registration is required, and the fair will be held next Wednesday from 3:30 to 7:30 at the Holzman Learning Center.
Coming up on Live at 4, both presidential candidates are aiming to get the young voters to the polls.
We'll tell you how Vice President Kamala Harris is using social media to try to sway Gen Z. That's coming up next at 4.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Toro and their 60-volt max battery flex force power system products. It's unbeatable power by Toro.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
After careful review of medical guidance and research on pain relief, my recommendation is simple. Every home should have Salon Paws. Powerful, yet non-addictive. Targeted and long-lasting. I recommend Salon Paws. It's good medicine.
Old windows? Compromise your home's comfort. Vinyl windows, a 1970s relic, aren't built for extreme weather. They warp and crack, becoming vulnerable to the elements. At Next Door and Window, we have the answer. Fiberglass. Our Ultrex fiberglass windows last up to 50 years, longer than any other window you can buy. And while other companies cut corners and never call you back, we've got your back. When you demand tomorrow's comfort, Next delivers. Visit nextwindow.com to learn more.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sono Bello permanent fat removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sono Bello's biggest sale of the year. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Toro and their 60-volt max battery Flex Force power system products. It's unbeatable power by Toro.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Well, that looks like a great way to spend the afternoon.
Oh, that's where you want to be on a day like today.
Okay, you can have the rest of the show. I'm just going to go. No, it is warming up soon. Whew, if you were sweating before, Alex, just you wait.
Yeah, indeed. I'm actually chilling out here on the patio. I'm sitting down and enjoying pretty nice temperatures, right around 80 degrees. It is a little bit warm. There's a touch of humidity in the air, but I'm not going to complain because we do have warmer weather on the way. Right now, 79 in Madison. We got 80 out to the west in the Wisconsin River Valley, 79 to the north up towards Camp Douglas. Here in Dane County, they got some 77s, some 78s, some 79s. Average temperature for this time of year is right around 82 degrees. So we're just a couple degrees shy of that. That dew point is 58. That's that muggy factor when it gets above 60. So we're just right about there. Still feeling pretty comfortable across all of southern Wisconsin, especially compared to what we've felt a couple of weekends ago and what we're going to be up against by the end of the weekend. Gorgeous evening. Planning the rest of your night. We'll see those temperatures dip down all the way to 57 to start off Friday. And looking into the future, we've got some warm weather ahead. We've only had 4 90-degree days this year so far, and we're not going to quite do it next week. Coming up in Maine weather, I'll let you know why we are likely not going to crack the 90-degree mark, and we'll track storm chances along with it. That's the hint.
A week after the Republican National Convention ended, preparations are already underway for next month's Democratic Convention.
Law enforcement talked about security measures for the event in the host city of Chicago today. Political reporter Will Keneally was there and has more.
Here in Chicago, the U.S. Secret Service unveiled this perimeter for next month's DNC, while local law enforcement partners say they learned some lessons from Milwaukee hosting the RNC. The increased attention to security at the event comes after the attempted assassination against former President Donald Trump. The spokesperson for the Secret Service reiterated that the DNC receives the highest designation of national security. That includes a hard perimeter announced today that will rope off the United Center to pedestrians next month. Chicago's mayor says the city is prepared.
And let me state this unequivocally. Chicago was ready. We were born ready. Now Chicago is not just hosting another convention. We are welcoming a new breath of life into our nation with the historic nomination of Vice President Kamala Harris.
Democrats from across the country will meet in Chicago for Vice President Kamala Harris to formally accept her party's nomination. And we'll continue to provide you coverage as we lead into next month's Democratic National Convention. Reporting from Chicago, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Thanks, Will. Vice President Kamala Harris is going viral, and for more than just entering the presidential race, her social media is rallying around Gen Z trends.
Ellie LaLiberte shows us what these viral moments could mean for her campaign.
Kamala Harris is going viral for content like this and this. The people I spoke to today are actually excited about it. One trend she is following is Brat, a pop album from singer Charli XCX. The term brat, unlike its traditional meaning, refers to something positive or iconic. Harris's team rebranded its X page to resemble the album cover. Charli XCX also commented on the use of her branding, saying, quote, Kamala is Brat. Gen Z voters in Madison also voiced their opinions today, many saying they appreciate that a politician is trying to relate to them.
I did not know what brat meant until yesterday. But a lot of young people who struck me as really on the couch over this election, they know exactly what it means, and there's really big potential for it to energize them.
Harris is also following many other trends on social media. Her headquarters on both TikTok and X have over 1 million followers. Reporting in Madison, Ellie LaLiberte, News 3 Now.
Ellie, thank you. Former President Trump and former First Lady Melania Trump are both releasing books. The former president is selling a book called Save America. It's now for pre-sale and officially goes on the market September 3rd. It costs $99 or $4.99 for a signed copy. Melania Trump is releasing a self-titled memoir, which she says will include stories and family photos never before shared with the public. A signed collector's edition featuring 256 pages in color will be sold for $150. The memoir edition is selling, the 304-page memoir edition is selling for $40, but no release date for Melania Trump's book has been announced yet.
With the fall primary less than 3 weeks away, the Wisconsin DMV is reminding residents how to get an ID free of charge and valid for voting. Residents must be at least 18 by the next election and can use their driver's license, ID card, military or student ID card. There is no separate voter ID, and a federally compliant real ID is not required to vote. A list of required documents is on the DMV website. But if you do not have those documents available to you, you can fill out an application at wisconsindmv.gov. If you still have questions, you can call the toll-free hotline at 844-588-1069.
And we'll put that on Channel 3000 if you didn't get a chance to write that down. A better day on Wall Street today after yesterday's big sell-off. The Dow closed up 81 points. The Nasdaq was down 160 and the S&P was down nearly 28 points.
After nearly 5 decades, a popular furniture store in the Madison area is going out of business. Locally owned A1 Furniture is closing its doors after 47 years. The owners sold their building on Stoughton Road recently, and they're holding a big store closing sale, and that's starting today. Owner Paul Canarella says they're closing because sales are down. It's hard to find employees, and the industry has changed with the internet.
It's tough. It's bittersweet, you know. I mean, as I mentioned, I started when I was 8. We built it from the ground up, and it's just something that I think is part of, life, and we have to adapt, at times.
A1 Furniture hasn't announced an official closing date, but it'll be in October. Canarella says A1 could be back, just on a smaller level.
We hope so. Well, looking ahead, drivers are slowing down for turtles.
I feel like there's a joke in here somewhere, but no, people are racing to save our shelled friends. We'll show you how coming up.
What's up? You need some windows?
Hum. Oh, you need windows. Yes, you do.
Hey folks, you call the experts? Increase your curb appeal and save big this summer with free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest for 5 years. And we'll get it done Feldco fast. Free installation ends Wednesday. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
After long-standing efforts from Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin, 3 of the 4 biggest pharmaceutical companies say they're going to start capping the prices of their inhalers.
They used to charge families like ours $600 a month for an inhaler, even though they cost less than $5 to make. So Tammy Baldwin fought the drug companies, and she won. Now Hadley's inhaler costs $35, and we're breathing easier.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you.
If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance? I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong and that someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know it's not easy to talk about, so I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus and alive, you can apply for Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance with guaranteed acceptance, regardless of your health. And since this life insurance is guaranteed, you don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't even have to fill out a health questionnaire. For a free quote, just call 800-387-9724. Then when you stop, if you stop watching TV, your family can use the insurance money to help cover your final expenses or anything else. For a free quote, call today, 800-387-9724. Your kids already inherited your ears, allergies, and questionable singing voice. Don't make them inherit your final expense tab, too.
When it's hot, all you want is some relief. Relief from the heat outside, relief from sleepless nights, and relief from big electric bills. Even your air conditioning unit needs some relief. So when you wrap your home with our premium injection foam, it's like putting your entire house in a cooler. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
New at 5 after a shocking display of police brutality in Illinois. We look at why Wisconsin sees fewer cases of police violence and the efforts being made to keep it that way.
Expect seasonal temperatures tonight and carrying on into your Friday. Then the temperatures are really going to warm up. Coming up at 5, I'll let you know when you can expect storm chances with the warm weather.
And ahead at 6, slow and steady may win the race, but it's not without some risk. See how locals are banding together to save turtles on their perilous journey tonight at 6.
During the summer, we see a lot of wildlife pop up in our area. Can we get the prompter going, please? There we go. I didn't memorize it. I'm sorry. We see it a lot popping up in the parks and paths in our area.
You tried so hard to get through that. Sometimes these animals wander into the street. Our Merrill Hubbard is by the Arboretum this afternoon to talk about how the turtles are swerving a lot of traffic. Merrill?
Yeah, Susan and Brady, the age-old question is, why did the turtle cross the road? Well, the reality is it's really just trying to get to the other side. I'm on Tacoma Road, which you can tell is very busy with traffic, but it's also busy with wildlife. During the summer, snapping turtles try to get across this road and into the neighborhoods where they can lay their eggs more safely. The speed limit is 25 miles per hour, but neighbors say most drivers zip through here like crazy. So for the mama snapping turtles, this scene becomes a terrifying game of crossy road. But with the fast traffic versus these turtles' slow pace, all odds are stacked against their survival. One neighbor has tried to save the turtles by making signs that say, slow down.
I just made my own sign. I care about all animals, probably a little too much, but I really don't like animal suffering. And that's hard for me to handle. I think that's hard for a lot of people, but they're just precious.
I drive on this road all the time, and I've seen turkeys, deer, and raccoons cross the street, but the turtles are especially vulnerable because they can't scurry as fast as the rest of them. Tonight at 6, we're going to learn more about how to help these turtles. Reporting live near the Arboretum, I'm Merrill Hubbard, News 3 Now. Back to you, Susan and Brady.
We will see you at 6, Merrill. Thank you so much.
Well, next up for TMJ is a jaw disorder, and it's actually very common.
Dr. Zorba Pastor is here today. We haven't seen Zorba in a while. He'll tell us what the symptoms are and ways that TMJ can be treated when Live at 4 continues.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Gravely and Aaron's power equipment. Acre after acre, year after year, Gravely and Aaron's can help you get the job done right.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
It's time for Good News, Madison.
Jazz at 5 this year is at the South Hamilton side of the Capitol lawn. Our artists come from a variety of backgrounds, whether it's students, seasoned performers, national performers, and performers from all over the region. You can find more information at our website, jazzat5.org.
And that is Good News, Madison, brought to you by Don's Home Furniture.
Make summer unforgettable with help from Menards. Whether you're soaking up the sun or relaxing indoors, we have what you need to get you ready for summer fun. From creating the perfect place to entertain family and friends to stocking up on your favorite summer essentials. Menards is your one-stop shop for your next summer adventure. Check out all the hot deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Empire makes it so easy that you just don't need to shop around.
Real customers share their stories about Empire today.
Everything from the beginning to the end of the process was perfect. It only took 3 days from start to finish. Their installation was unbelievable. I am so glad that we chose Empire. Everything that we need to get it done and get it done right. The new flooring just changes your whole house.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off. You'll also receive the Power Swabs Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Gravely and Aaron's power equipment. Acre after acre, year after year, Gravely and Aaron's can help you get the job done right.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
Oh, there is a very nice shot of the Statue of Liberty. It is cloudy and 82 degrees in New York.
It's a live picture. That's great. Yeah, I would. I really would.
Planning some shows to see.
Yeah, no, we've been talking about New York the entire commercial
Yeah.
break. Well, you may know someone who says they have clicking, popping, or pain in their jaws. What they're frequently describing is something called TMJ.
As many as 33 million Americans struggle with problems associated with their jaw. Dr. Zorba Pastor joins us to talk about the symptoms and treatment for TMJ.
Welcome back, world
It's good to be
traveler.
back. It's
Good to
to be
see
back.
you.
It's good to be back.
So for people who don't know, what is TMJ?
Well, it's a little bit broader. It's a jaw problem, usually very painful, uncomfortable, but it really also is a problem that is related sometimes to your neck and to your shoulders. But it's basically pain in the face. You open up your mouth, you bite on an apple, and it hurts and it's painful or it wakes you up at night.
What causes it?
Well, a lot of different things. First of all, arthritis of the jaw can cause it. Malocclusion, sometimes you need to have headgear. You need to have, sometimes you have to have your teeth adjusted. You often discuss it with your dentist, so sometimes a dental appliance can cost $500 to $1,000, but on the internet you can find an appliance for $50 to $75, and it may work as well. But there are lots of different treatments for this. The real issue is there are ways that you can adjust, that you can essentially attend to it.
You mentioned the dental appliances. If people don't do that, medication or Advil?
Well, there are a few things. Advil, that's a very good. Anti-inflammatories can make a big difference. What you eat can make a difference. So if you bite into an apple, think about how much power it is when you bite into an apple. So cutting the apple so you don't open up your jaw as much. Injections, sometimes people do. Physical therapy is actually a part that people don't think about, because often it's a neck and shoulder problem because you're tensed up. And physical therapists can give you exercises, they can do adjustments, and they also do something called dry needling, which is sort of like acupuncture, where they have needles that are not medicated, and they can change, if you will, the inflammation that's going on in the muscles around your neck. I mean, think about it, your jaw, your neck, your shoulder, they're all together. And so there are a number of things you can do.
Is this, you know, what do they say? Grinding your teeth, or
that's
does
part
that
of it.
cause
Bruxism,
TMJ?
nice big word that we like to use because that's what we like to use, medical words. But grinding your teeth, and so sometimes an appliance at bedtime to keep you from grinding your teeth. Go to the net. If you grind your teeth at night, and sometimes your spouse will tell you, hey, you're grinding your teeth, or you wake up in the morning, you go, God, I just thought I'm grinding my teeth a lot, or the dentist will tell you. But yes, the real issue is, there is help if you've got TMJ, or temporal mandibular disease. And if one thing doesn't work, often it's 2 or 3 different things. Talk to your doctor, talk to your dentist. If you have a physical therapist or trainer, talk to that, and read about it on the net and all those things, because as you can see, lots of people suffer from it.
Yeah, and that's the key. They don't have to suffer in silence.
Does it
You
go,
got it. No,
does it
that's
go
exactly
away
right.
eventually?
You treat it kind of like you treat, I've got arthritis in my wrist. It's never going to go away, but I treat it. I wear things at night to help, and I take Advil when I have a problem. For some people, it goes away. For others, for some people, it comes and goes. Yes.
Thank you very much. Good to see
be
you
here.
again.
Good to have you back, and we'll see you again really soon. Okay, thank you, Zorba.
Well, we really don't want this comfortable weather to go away, but we are due for a warm-up, Alex.
Indeed we are. Summertime, we have this little reprieve, and the heat and humidity on the way back. Enter the yellow glasses. Warmer temperatures are on the way, or I should say gold. We've got gold across all of southern Wisconsin right now. Mild temperatures for this time of year. Average highs are right around 82 or about 80 degrees. 79, 78 across Dane County. Gorgeous evening. The relative humidity out there, not too bad. We have a dew point of 58. When it gets to 60, that's when you start to feel the mugginess out there. Those dew points are going to be increasing. Tune in at the 6 o'clock newscast, and I'll be showing you how high those dew points are going to get as we carry forth over the next couple days going out into next week. But mild and dry through the night tonight. Actually, I should say almost cool. Normal low temperatures are right around that 61, 62, 63. We're going to be 57 for a low temperature to start off Friday morning. A seasonable day, highs right around 82 degrees, but take note of the pluses here. See those pluses going up and up and up as we head towards Tuesday. Tuesday could be the warmest day out of the next 10 days as we go into the mid and upper 80s. But why aren't we getting above 90 degrees during this time frame, or at least unlikely? The reason why is we have rain chances starting Sunday, carrying all the way through Wednesday, and we got all this humidity out there. Water takes more energy to heat up. So when it's really humid and we got rain chances, that's going to kind of cap those temperatures into the mid to upper 80s, very likely. Here's what those showers and thunderstorms may look like as early as Sunday. Maybe an isolated shower in the morning, but better chances as we head towards 4 or 5 o'clock as that warm, humid air really starts to advance in. Scattered showers and thunderstorms becoming more widespread Sunday night, going on into Monday morning, and then they scour out. We dry out a bit, we heat up, and then we do it all over again Monday night, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So daily chances of showers and thunderstorms. That warmest day is going to be Tuesday. Tuesday, we may be in between systems. So I think right now, Sunday night, Monday night, and then Wednesday night, carrying into the beginning of Thursday are going to be our rainiest periods. Not expecting all-day washouts. We'll keep an eye out as well. We could be looking at some strong storms during this period too, with all the energy from the warmer temperatures and all the humidity. We'll be first to let you know if any of those days are alert days. And following that frontal system going on into Thursday and Friday, we start to cool down as we head towards Saturday and Sunday, with our temperatures and humidity levels dropping. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Maya knows how quality care can bring out a smile. But it's been a few dog years since she was able to enjoy a smile of her own. Good thing Aspen Dental offers affordable, complete care all in one place, with flexible hours and weekend appointments, plus 20% off treatment plans for everyone. Loving our patients unconditionally. It's one more way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
Come and get your love.
Don't miss Darlington's spectacular 175th celebration Saturday, July 27th, with events on Main Street and at the festival grounds in Darlington. Enjoy a day filled with delicious food, craft and vendor fair, free inflatables for the kids, street dance, live music featuring Time Machine, and more. Mark your calendars and bring the whole family to Darlington for a day of fun, memories, and community spirit. Celebrate 175 years of history and heritage Saturday, July 27th in Darlington.
Oh, why leaf filter? It's well designed, efficient. I appreciate that.
Leaf Filter's technology keeps debris out of your gutters for good. Guaranteed.
What more could you ask for?
Call 833-LEAF-FILTER today or visit leaffilter.com.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
New at 5 after a shocking display of police brutality in Illinois. We look at why Wisconsin sees fewer cases of police violence and the efforts being made to keep it that way.
We're here in Chicago where the Secret Service has unveiled new security plans for next month's Democratic National Convention.
The nation's top call for action team is going strong at News 3 Now, with nearly 400 cases closed and over $700,000 recovered. If you need help moving forward, call for action only on News 3 Now.
Well, take a look at this. Winners at the 2024 Summer Olympic Games in Paris will bring home a piece of history. Each medal features a piece of the Eiffel Tower's original iron structure.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Well, following the renovation work during the 20th century, certain metallic elements were removed from the iconic landmark and then they were carefully preserved. And they've now been repurposed to create the medal's hexagonal centerpiece, a reference to France's geometric shape. Behind the estimated 5,100 medals is renowned jeweler Maison Chaumet. The Summer Games kick off in the City of Light tomorrow on Friday. You excited?
I can't wait. I love the Olympics. Love it.
We'll be right back.
We all share the same roads, but when an accident happens, we don't always share the same consequences. Gruber Law Offices has been winning for people injured in truck accidents for more than 35 years. One call, that's all.
It's going to be another sizzling hot summer. Don't burn up your money on high energy bills. Get new energy-efficient windows from Champion.
We have saved 25 to 30% on our energy bill since installing the windows, which blew my mind.
Stay cool and save 35% off new Champion windows. Plus, get an extra $100 off every window. The more you buy, the more you save. Save 35% off your new Champion windows and $100 off every window you buy.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
Choosing to celebrate the special moments. For those recovering from stroke, injury, or illness, choosing Encompass Health for inpatient rehabilitation may just be their most important choice.
My husband and I finally agreed that we need a new bathtub and shower. So he went right to work on handling the project. That's him going online researching bathtub and shower installers. And there he is, calling a few places to get an estimate. I think he's procrastinating.
Call 1-800-HANSONS for a new shower or bathtub you'll love. Installed in as little as 1 day.
It's okay. I called 1-800-HANSONS.
We custom fit your new bathtub or shower into your existing space for a fast, convenient, and hassle-free installation with any safety features your family needs. Safety bars, seats, and more with a no-leak guarantee.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna call 1-800-HANSONS.
That's great, hon.
Get 50% off installation or no interest and no payments for 1 year. Offer ends soon.
Call 1-800-HANSONS. Get it done.
When a truck accident happens, the results can be catastrophic. Our dedicated and proven team is here to help, and there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
And that wraps up Live at 4 for this Thursday. Brady's in the newsroom with a look at what to expect in our coverage moving forward. Brady?
Yeah, how about this? Tomorrow on Live at 4, we talk with a gold medalist ahead of the Olympic opening ceremonies and how some Wisconsin natives are representing our state overseas. Woo! And next at 5, the family of a man killed by hotel security guards in Milwaukee last month is demanding justice. Well, thanks for watching Live at 4 today. We hope to see you back here tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right at us.